Hello, I'm here today with the National Child Labor Committee to educate you on child labor. 5-year-old Tom showed a reporter the marks on his arm where his father had bitten him for not selling more newspapers. Because of the long hours and bad weather, Tom became ill with pneumonia and died. A recent census shows that there are 2 million children working under the age of 16. Many children are forced to find work and are faced with the same, if not more, labor's hardships than other adults. Children often join the workforce when their parents had little money to support the family. They are usually required to work in poor conditions and are 3 times more likely subject to death than adults. Most child laborers work at factories for up to 14 hours, running machines 3 times their size. Factories also take advantage of innocent children by making their families take work back to their tenement homes and finishing it overnight. This kept children up late at night, which then left them too tired to go to school. The worst job any child could hold was that of a breaker, a factory where coal was processed. A breaker boy always had bloody fingers because most could not afford gloves. Bosses also whipped the children if they felt they were not moving fast enough. In the 1900s, the average age of death of a miner, either from black lung, an explosion, or a machine accident, was usually around 32 years. Lewis Hine was a child labor reformer who photographed child laborers in mills, factories, fields, and mines. He took more than 500 photographs between 1908 and 1912. Hine would interview these child laborers, who often lied about their ages because the minimum legal age for working was 14. These children had little to no education because they started working so early on. They usually stayed in the same job and poverty cycled their whole life, dragging down their kids and generations to come. Although child laborers were grossly underpaid, less than $1 a day, most children say that their families need every penny of it. Don't stand by and watch as industries and robber bands use child labor to rob its victims of childhood education and help. Support the National Child Labor Committee to campaign for a federal child labor reform, minimum wage laws, and better working conditions. We will help your kids get the education they will need, the childhood they deserve, and the healthy life they will lead. Help change the world, one generation at a time.